Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my Crybaby Whims Legacy Challenge. This is episode 18. We're just here at the moment with Lilith, who is waking up her mum. She is feeling really sad because last night she witnessed her other mother pass away. Angel sadly got eaten by the cow plant, and Scarlett is still feeling really upset about this. Of course, she's mourning for at least 5 more days. She is distressed. She is going to go and cry out in bed and leave Lilith to kind of do what she wants. She's going to go and smash the dollhouse. I'm not going to stop her because this is totally in character for her. And Scarlett is just, she's not worried. Like, her daughter woke her up and then she's straight away just going back to sleep. She's going to cry in bed. She is also feeling a little bit hungover from drinking last night, but it looks like now she is going to head downstairs and check on Lilith. She's remembered, that this isn't just all about her. As sad as it is, she does have someone else to think about. So she is going to come downstairs and check on Lilith, and I hope she kind of catches her before anything happens. She's coming straight in the room, so hopefully she will stop her from destroying the dollhouse. I am very intrigued to kind of see how they react themselves. I don't want to control too much. Like, she came in to watch her and now she left the room and she's coming straight over to talk to her. She has lost some emotional and she is giving her a talking to all by herself. So I think we are going to discipline her recent behaviour and maybe just tell her not to smash the dollhouse. I don't think Scarlett's got a lot of energy at the moment to kind of worry too much. She's just gonna be like, please just don't do that. I think we're gonna come and grab some leftovers. Lilith isn't overly hungry at the moment, whereas Scarlett is a little bit hungry, so we're gonna go over and grab ourselves some food while Lilith, she wants to come over and make some funny faces to her mum. She is feeling pretty energized after destroying that. She's feeling quite happy because she is destructive, so she's feeling like, this is her way that she's let out her sadness, her emotions. She's destroyed her dollhouse, and she is making Scarlett laugh. Like, they do have this jokes the dynamic, so she is like trying to think about Lilith, but she is still obviously focused very much so on the passing of Angel. So once she's finished eating, I'm going to go and get her to use the bathroom quickly, and then she is going to come over and at least come and milk the cow plant and get Angel's essence of life. She milked her last time to get Lilith's essence of life, and now we definitely want to get Angel's as well, because like this is the kind of last almost living thing of the two of them. Like, she does not want it to go to waste. She doesn't want to like throw it away or anything. This is kind of the last physical thing that she would have of Lily and the last thing she'll have of Angel. So she is going to go and milk that, milk the cow plant and kind of keep that in her inventory for now. But then I think we will probably invite over Lola, because Lola's going to be the one that understands what's going on the most. She is her best friend. She's kind of all that she has left in Strangerville at the moment. Like, she'll have to tell family and everything eventually, but I think for now she just kind of wants her friend. But she has decided that first she wants to have a bath, which is fair because her hygiene is quite low, so she's going to go and have a bath, and then she will invite them over. Lilith, on the other hand, she is coming to eat a slice of Angel's birthday cake. It was left out on the side, but luckily it has not spoiled yet. So that is what she is having for her breakfast today. We haven't got Scarlett. Like, Scarlett hasn't fed her daughter or anything. She's just kind of let her look after herself. We do have to remember as well that Scarlett, she is a self-absorbed sim. So she does think about herself quite a lot. Like, she obviously cares for Lilith, like that is her daughter, but she is self-absorbed. So a lot of the time she does kind of think about herself first. So at the moment she was like, I need to invite over Lola, I need to talk to her, I need to kind of get all this out, I need to have a bath. She kind of forgot that, she does still have to look after her daughter in all of this. And luckily Lilith has been able to get food for herself, so she is eating. She's not gonna like starve or anything, but it's cute that Lucifer's come over maybe to kind of check on her. I like that they've got like a cute little relationship, these two. Scarlett is definitely gonna be taking some personal time off. She is not gonna go to work today. Her fiance literally passed away yesterday, so she's not gonna go to work today. We have invited over Lola, and Damien will be straight over as well. I was hoping she'd kind of like bring him, but we're gonna have to come over and and pick up, oh, she was already going to come over and pick up Damien. So it looks like Lola is already upset as well. So we definitely want to have a conversation with her. But for now, we're going to pick up Damien and probably bring him into the living room, and hopefully Lilith can like entertain him. And keep him company so we can have a conversation with Lola. Scarlett and Lola are just over here at the moment talking about what happened, and Scarlett is telling Lola about Angel and that the cow plant was responsible again, and that something really needs to be done about it. We just need to pay our bills really quickly. But then these two have discussed about how like this cow plant needs to be dealt with. Like it's killed 2 Sims at the moment. Lola's talking about how like she's absolutely heartbroken by everything, and it has also eaten Scarlett herself, and they're like, we cannot let this keep happening. We can't risk anyone else being eaten, especially we've got our 2 children that we need to look after. So Scarlett is actually going to come over and uproot the cow plant. She's like, I can't deal with this, like in the name of science, like obviously I want to learn more about it, but now is not the time, and I can try and find like another specimen one day. But at the moment, I can't risk this. I can't risk, my own life. I can't risk your life, Lola. And we have 2 children to think about. It means we'll never be able to have family over again. So we need to get rid of this cow plant. So we are going to throw away the cow plant. And she's feeling much better about it now. She's feeling happy because, she's destroyed the thing that killed her, the love of her life, basically. And she's doing a little bit of cleaning up at the same time, which we kind of need to do because Lilith has been throwing her food absolutely everywhere. There's food all over the place. I think we're also going to complain a little bit about everything and complain about how, it was science that kind of caused this to happen. Like this strange investigation is the reason why our partners have died. Like these 2 are both the scientists, and they're like, I can't believe something so destructive has come from science itself. And then I think Lola is going to remind us, it's not all bad, because science didn't just bring us like the death from the cow plants. It actually brought them both their children. Like Lilith and Damien were both born through being science babies, and this has actually reminded Scarlett, science isn't all bad. There is positives as well, and she's feeling really focused, and she's thinking, actually, if science could bring us our 2 children, then it's brought life. What's to say it can't bring more life and bring people back to life? And so she is, at the moment, Lola's like, what are you even talking about? That is insane. Why would you suggest such a thing? But Scarlett obviously has quite like a big brain. She's thinking about other possibilities, and she doesn't want to accept the fact that Angel is gone. And she's feeling super focused. She's like, what if there is a way to maybe bring them back to life? Like potentially I could do some research. There could be a way to, bring them back. I haven't done any research yet, so I don't know if that is possible, but it could be possible. And I do think she is going to like share this brilliant idea and be like, I think it's worth looking into. And Lola is feeling a little bit flirty. So she's probably thinking about Lily. And as much as she's like, I don't want to get my hopes up, she's like, if it is possible, I might be able to see Lily again. And yeah, so I think Scarlett is probably going to do a little bit of research into bringing Sims back to life. I think what we also might do is make quite a bold proposition and suggest that maybe Lola temporarily moves in with Damien, because at the moment she's alone with a child, we're now alone with the child, and it might help if we kind of have 2 adults looking after the children, especially if we're gonna start doing research into bringing back the partners. And it looks like she did actually agree. So we are going to move both of them into our household. We are going to only take the money that they have. I'm gonna get rid of any money from the house because I feel like they will obviously eventually move back into their house. They're just kind of temporarily staying with us. I didn't want to do a stayover though, because I do want to kind of have control of the 2 of them. Scarlett is just welcoming Lola into the household. So she has temporarily moved in. It's great to be part of the family. Dirty dishes, noise and all. That is definitely what you'll be getting, considering this room is full of dirty dishes and we have a destructive toddler. Scarlett is wasting absolutely no time, and she is doing her research at the moment. She has obviously got access to like different scientific papers and things like that, and she knows like that she can like search quite deep at least, and she is obviously feeling quite upset thinking about Angel and everything, but she is so determined to like try and find something, and she has actually found that there is a recipe called ambrosia that can bring Sims back to life. And there's not been too much like evidence into it or anything, but it's kind of on some dark web forums that there is this recipe that can bring Sims back to life. Scarlett has found the ingredients that you need are a potion of youth, which you can purchase for 1,500 simoleons, and an angel fish and a death flower. And the death flower is actually created by splicing together an orchid and a pomegranate, and in order to get a pomegranate you need a snapdragon and a lily. So you need an angelfish and a lily to bring back Angel and Lillie, which the cruel irony of that, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, this was not planned. This is just so perfect that the ingredients you need are an angelfish, and then to create a death flower you need a lily. When I realised this, my mind was just like, whoa. But they're the ingredients that Scarlett has discovered that you need. And so she has, like, she's doing her research into where you can find an angelfish and how you can splice everything together in order to make a death flower. Luckily, she's got plenty of plants in her garden already. They're not in season, so she's going to have to do something about that. But we do have snapdragons and lilies. So the snapdragon is out of season and our lily is also out of season. And we do have a pomegranate tree. So we need to make an orchid first, which we can splice together with our pomegranate tree. But at the moment, we can't do that because our plants are out of season. So I think Scarlett is doing a little bit of like thinking. She's thinking, okay, how are we going to do this? Like, I will have to bring my plants inside like a greenhouse or somewhere to like take care of them inside. And the house at the moment, like we've got the office space, which we can turn into a room, but it's not exactly like big enough for Lola and Damien as well. And I think Scarlett is considering doing a little bit of renovating. They've got plenty of money. Lola has brought in some funds and we had plenty in our savings anyway. Like, our house is pretty perfect. This is how we wanted it anyway, so it's not like we're saving for anything in particular. She's remembered that she's got a daughter to care for, so she's coming in to care for Lilith. So she is thinking, how about we do a little bit of renovating? Like, we can't exactly renovate out anywhere. The only way we can renovate is up or down, and I think we're actually going to renovate and build a basement. And I think probably temporarily Lola might stay in the basement just to kind of give her her own room. Like, we could fit her in here, but it is quite a tight squeeze. So I think we're just gonna build a basement, guys. I think we're gonna build a basement for them. So I have added a basement for Lola and Damien to temporarily stay in. If we come downstairs, this is where they will be staying. I wanted to make it look like they have brought a few things with them. So we've got a few boxes and a few like cluttered bits, and the stuff that we have got isn't like super flashy or anything. We've also brought downstairs our Lily and our Snapdragon so that we can come downstairs and actually maybe do a little bit. Where do we take a cutting actually? Let's come over and do a cutting and tend our garden, because now these are downstairs, they'll be sheltered and we can actually start to care for them. I have only put down here a little bit for Damien because I don't think he'll spend much time here. I think it's purely for sleeping. I do think they don't like want to keep him in a basement. Like, he will be spending most of the time upstairs with Lilith, like with all the playthings and everything. Jasmine is calling saying, I'm sorry to hear about your loss. Let's go and get some dinner. We're not going to do that because we are super focused on everything else at the moment, but it is appreciated, you know, that our mum is checking in. Word has clearly got around about what happened. So we can actually start to graft things, but we need to wait for our Lily to grow a little bit more. We have taken our cutting over here. We can do some analysing. Let's come over. And now Taylor's calling. We're gonna say no because we're super busy. They know that we're like mornings. They're probably gonna be like, she's too upset to talk right now, whereas she's actually really busy thinking about everything else. She's doing her research into her plants. The lights have just come on all of a sudden. Okay, it's a bit brighter in here, which is nice. But we are researching the Snapdragon, and hopefully our Lily will grow overnight, and then we'll be able to splice it together and we'll be able to get an orchid. Lola is also feeling pretty inspired right now, so she is going to come over and do a bit of her own research while Scarlett is looking into like the science side of everything. Lola is going to do some research into something else, and is going to do a little bit of research into potentially contacting the dead. Like, she's definitely a science girl herself, but she's like, there's got to be a way to get in touch with these ghosts. Like, we've got their graves, we've got their essences of life. Like, surely there's a way to communicate with them. So she's doing a little bit of research into the art of being a medium. And so she is discovering that in order to build this skill, you actually need to purchase a seance table. And so Lola is currently online at the moment ordering one of these, and she's hoping they'll arrive tomorrow. She's got space in the basement. So while Scarlett does the more scientific research and tries to gather the ingredients for ambrosia, Lola is going to be trying to build the medium skill as a way to contact Lillie and Angel from beyond the grave. And she has finished her research and is feeling super inspired, but she's remembered that she does also have a son to take care of. Damien loves wake up time, but he is very, very hungry. So she is coming downstairs at the moment to feed him, and then probably will take him off to bed, and she'll probably head to sleep as well herself. It's 10 p.m. Scarlett is just going to come and grab herself some leftovers. She's still feeling super sad, but she hasn't even realised that today is Winterfest Eve and tomorrow is Winterfest, and this thought hasn't even crossed her mind. Like, she's not thought about contacting her family, she's not thought about doing anything to celebrate with Lilith. Like, she's so focused on what happened with Angel and, like, discovering ambrosia, like the possibility of bringing back the girls to life, like, that she's not even realised that tomorrow is a holiday. And to be honest, she probably won't even do very much to celebrate it because she's going to be so driven into like splicing her plants and making sure everything is taken care of. Like, as we said earlier, she is self-absorbed, she is an overachiever, she wants to make this happen and she is determined to, and she's not worried about anything else at the moment, which is sad because obviously it will be Lilith's first Christmas, and she won't really get to celebrate it or anything. Oh my goodness, Lily's ghost is here and she is getting into bed with Lola. Lola has no clue because she is asleep, but Lily is literally here right now crying in the bed next to Lola. She is probably like aware of everything that is happening, but she has no way to contact Lola. Like, technically she could wake up and speak to her, but I quite like the idea that she's asleep and this is happening in like a whole other realm and everything. And so that the only way that we can actually contact them will be with the seance table. So I do plan to get that. This is something I've never done before, but I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to kind of have Lola try and communicate with the ghosts in that way. So if she ever does see the ghosts, I'm going to try and like ignore them because I want to try and communicate with them through the seance table only. Lilith has woken up at 3 a.m. She is filthy right now, and she's actually decided she wants to wake up Lola instead of her mum. She has got wants to interact with her mum, but she has decided she wants to wake up Lola instead. So maybe she was thinking about how yesterday her mum didn't really give her much attention. So she's like, if mum's not going to listen to me, maybe Lola will. She did like look after me the other day. Like, she is a little bit older now. She's supposed to be like 3 going on 4. So she's developing that understanding a bit more. And she's thinking like, I'm going to go and see Auntie Lola instead. Mum doesn't really like want to pay any interest in me. And oh my gosh, Lily is still around. They do say children can see ghosts. So maybe she did see that. But I feel like she's not worrying too much because she's so filthy. She's still thinking about Angel. And she really needs some fun. Like, this girl needs looking after. She is being kind of forgotten about. And I don't think Scarlett is doing it intentionally. I do think she's just so focused on everything else. Like, when she gets something in her head, that's all she can think about. It was the same with the Strangerville mystery. She wasn't worried about her own job or anything. She was just focused on defeating the mother plant. And the same now that she's got this like new mission, this new task in mind. She is determined, and she is kind of forgetting about the things that really matter, like her daughter. So unfortunately Lilith is relying on others for that. She's going to go and wake up Lola, and hopefully Lola will, take care of her in the night. And so at 5:30 in the morning, Lola's over here giving Lilith a bath in our stinky bathtub, and then she will probably come and prepare some food because she's pretty hungry. So actually I might see if we've got any leftovers that she can eat instead. There are still some pancakes over here because she is so hungry and I really don't want her to get taken away. So we're gonna come and get her to eat some of those, and Lola will probably come and grab some as well. Luckily Damien is still sleeping, and and Scarlett is upstairs sleeping as well. She'll probably wake up soon, and then she'll want to go downstairs into the basement and check on her plants and see if they've grown at all. Lilith is so bored. She's decided she's gonna play in the rubbish in the bathroom, and honestly, look at the state of this house right now. Look at the kitchen. Everything is a mess, but Scarlett is feeling really confident, and she is gonna come over and probably come and give her daughter a hug. And she's gonna play peekaboo with her, but I think she has probably like thought about how yesterday she didn't really give her very much attention, so she does want to show her that she does still love her, but she's just really focused super hard on something. And Lilith is so happy to be interacting with her mum right now, but we're not actually gonna end up spending too much time talking with her at the moment. She's trying to like give us some funny faces, and we do want to give her a hug, but then Scarlett is gonna head downstairs and discover that the plants have started to grow. So she's going to come and harvest her snapdragons and probably also analyse the lily plant as well. It has sprouted overnight, so it'll probably be tomorrow that it's actually a full plant. And Lola's seance table did arrive in the night, so I'm gonna have her maybe come over and commune with the departed. She's feeling super focused right now herself, so she's like, now is a perfect opportunity to do that while Damien is still asleep. Lola has acquired the medium skill, and she is having her first ever attempt at a seance, so I'm not too sure if it's gonna work. It looks like she's actually speaking to Lily right now. Oh my god, as I say, I've never done this before, so I didn't actually know if this would work or if I had to like adapt things for the story or anything, but it looks like she is actually communicating with Lily, the ghost that she wants to talk to. After the seance is finished, Lola has decided that she's feeling pretty lustful right now, so she must have been talking to Lily. She is going to speak to Scarlett as well, and maybe do a little bit of complaining about work and how it's going to take up so much time, and they just kind of want to focus on this, the two of them. So we are going to inform her about like the seance, that we actually was able to kind of communicate with Lily, like not speak to her, but we felt her presence. And we think if we keep working on this skill, we might eventually be able to speak to her properly. And I think Scarlett is probably going to talk to Lola about the ingredients that she actually needs. We're going to enthuse about the gardening and about how we need to splice these two plants, but they need to finish growing and everything first, and how we're like still kind of terrified about everything that's happened, but we're so determined to bring our lovers back to life. So we are going to talk about how we need to actually find an angelfish. So would Lola mind if maybe she stays home today with the two children and Scarlett can head out and do a little bit of fishing? She's discovered that the angelfish are typically found in Oasis Springs, which is a town right next door to Strangerville, so it's not too far. We won't be too far out, but this is the best chance to find the fish that we are actually looking for. And I don't think Lola minds too much. Like, she's more than happy to look after the two kids. Lilith is just upstairs at the moment. She is feeling really sad again, and she's wanting to go and make a mess because she is just kind of being left to her own devices at the moment. And so this is what she is getting up to because she's not really being parented or looked after or anything. Scarlett has made it to Oasis Springs, and she's just examining the water in the hopes of spotting an angelfish. She is actually very, very good at fishing. I'm pretty sure she has maxed this skill, or at least she's close if she hasn't already. Yeah, so she's level 9, so she's so close to maxing. She basically knows exactly what she's looking for. She's hoping she'll be able to find the fish here. She did her research and found that the angelfish is found in most places in Oasis Springs, but something really important that we actually need to consider, that we need 2 of everything because we're bringing 2 Sims back to life. So even if we catch 1 angelfish, that's not quite good enough. We need to find 2 angelfish, we need 2 death flowers, and we need 2 potions of youth to make 2 portions of ambrosia. So we have got to work super hard, and we are going to knuckle down, and hopefully we can get these angelfish. We need a fish, Scarlett, not a camera, please. And we just caught a robot. Great. Oh my goodness, we caught an angelfish. We caught an angelfish on our first day. That is so incredible. We do need to catch a second one, but she's feeling so confident from catching a great catch. So once she catches her next fish, whatever it is, she's going to run off and go use the bathroom. But she knows this is a great spot for the angelfish, so she is definitely going to come back here if she doesn't catch one in a moment. But she is getting pretty desperate for the toilet, so yeah, I think she might have to take a break in a second. Scarlett has spent so much time fishing today that she's actually got a tan. Luckily, she's not got that bright red burn or anything, but she's looking pretty tan right now. She's blending in with her surroundings. She's all very, very orange. I love it. I might be wrong, but I believe this is another angelfish. Scarlett has been fishing all day, and I believe she's just caught her second angelfish, which is the last one that we need. So she is going to head back home and get herself off to bed because she's pretty tired, and hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to splice our plants together. But hopefully this is like one step closer to creating the ambrosia. So I think on this note, we are going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It will mean so much to me. And I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone!